Hi, guys. Okay, there we go. Oops. I think everyone's muted. Oh, hi, Grace.
Hi.
Okay, sweet. There we go.
Perfect.
How's it going?
Pretty good. How about you?
Good. How was the first week of school?
It was pretty good. It's
Or
going pretty
second.
smooth. So it's going good.
Good.
Yeah. How are things going there?
Pretty good.
Yeah. We're good.
Trying to my cat just walked with wet paws all over my meeting notes.
Oh no.
Is this? We just painted our wall dark brown. Is that an okay background?
Yeah, I think it's good.
So 2 weeks so far, knock on wood, all good.
Yeah, all good so far. Nobody that we know has had any scares, so that's
Okay.
good.
Good.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sweet. We'll fill you in on Sunday.
Okay.
There's yeah, it's all good. Yeah. Oh, I'm recording this, so our conversation's being recorded. all the parents can hear us chatting about.
I'm gonna turn off this thing.
Hi guys,
Hi, Sarah.
you can hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, I have to pause the washer.
We'll just tell the parents who are listening to this as a recording to skip through the first 2 minutes. This is all being recorded, which I forgot when I was asking Grace about her. Yeah.
Oh well,
Oh, well.
Yeah.
nothing too personal.
No.
Oh, no. Yeah.
Cool.
Well, now I'm all self-conscious.
How are your kids doing, Grace?
They're doing good.
Are they enjoying being back at school?
They are. They're really tired, but they're good.
I bet they're exhausted.
It's hard to go back to 5 days a week. It's a lot.
Yeah.
And they're
Yes.
full days, right?
Yeah, yeah. But they're doing good.
Oh,
Part of this call.
okay. We're recording.
So welcome to parent teacher night. We would do this usually in person, but we decided to just do a quick Zoom. So our focus is to be safe. Safety is, as for COVID, is our really high priority, and of course our social and emotional and mental well-being for everybody, and especially our little children. So that's just going to shape the way we do things in maybe a different way than it has in the past. And we don't know exactly what that's going to look like because we haven't done it yet. But we'll be outside is our goal for now, is to be outside until we are feel the need to do something different. School, we're doing Monday through Thursday, 8:30 to 11:30. Pickup at the end of the day starts at 11:15. So you kind of have a little window, 11:15 to 11:30 for pickup. And you bring your child a snack every day. It would be very helpful if that was labeled in a container, or if they brought the same container every day, or if it was labeled, because they could get misplaced. And their water bottle, if you could put their name on their water bottle somehow, even if it's just with some duct tape or something. And we ask that everybody wears a mask at pickup and drop off, even siblings and all the parents. And that will just be for the time until it changes. That will be how it is.
I mean, our hope eventually is that COVID numbers decrease in the community, that we can be unmasked outside. But right now with the surge and with the hospital being at capacity, we feel like it's important to be masked. And, but that's, you know, we're also open to changing that as the situation changes in the community. Sorry, go on, Sarah, sorry.
So when you drop off your child, you'll come up the stairs as usual, and we'll have a table with our sign in sheet there, and our parent communication notebook, which Amy will talk about later. And you sign them in, and then you walk them around and down to the back playground, and we'll have the back door to the downstairs open, and we have cubbies inside there. They're baskets, they're all labeled, and you'll put their snack in in their basket, and the water bottles rack will be right outside the door, out in the outside part. So you'll put their water bottles are welcome to stay all week if you don't want them to go back and forth. Some people like to clean them every day, and some people like to clean them every week or every month or every other day. I don't know, whatever your family schedule is fine. They are welcome to stay. Snack, so you'll drop off their snack and their water bottle and drop them off. And hopefully that goes smoothly. And if not, that's okay. We'll be there. And let's see. Do I have to say anything else about drop off? Pick up, same thing. Sign them out up at on the sign out sheet, which will be the same sheet as the sign in sheet, and get their snack. Check for dirty clothes or anything like that. Their extra changes are in shoe boxes in the downstairs, but by the other door that goes to the outside. There's a big shelf by the other outside door. So we'll let you know
through that on orientation day.
Yeah, we'll try to let you know if they use their extra change. And when you come to school this week, bring their extra change in a plastic bag. We're really short on plastic bags, or any other bag you want to use in case their clothes do get wet. We have shoe boxes labeled, so you don't need a box. We just want a bag so that if they get wet clothes, it can go home. And you can also bring, we were going to require sun hats, but I think with the mask and the sun hat, we will never see their eyes. So we want them to wear a sun hat. They are more than welcome to wear sun hats, but if you don't want to deal with it, we would love to see their faces, but you might think about sunscreen or something. Eventually it is kind of chillier already in the morning, so you could throw in a hat, a beanie. You could put mittens in if they're going to be cold because they're not used to being outside in the early morning. You can bring long johns, you can bring their mud pants and their raincoats, and have that stuff all on hand if you want, and mud boots. But that stuff can come as necessary also. So that's a reminder to dress your child in layers as it starts to cool off. I know it's going to be like 32 degrees on Sunday night or Saturday night or something. So it is getting colder already. There's no bad weather. There's just not being prepared for the weather. So dress your kid appropriately, overdress them. They can take off clothes or bring clothes and we can help them put them on. No peanuts. I'm going to say that a couple times tonight, that we have some severe peanut allergies. They're not on tonight, the twins. So please pack a peanut-free snack for your child. And then
I really don't want to use an EpiPen, so just no peanuts. Yeah.
And for now, starting at the beginning of the year, we're not going to do any sound of the week sharing or even regular sharing for the time being. We're just going to get used to our new way of doing things outside and see how that goes. We'll make an announcement if and when we start doing the sharings. If they really need to bring their little truck to school, they are, well, as always, welcome to bring something, but we'll probably ask them to put it in their basket so it doesn't get dirty and sandy and stepped on, things like that. So any questions about any of that? No? Okay, Amy, you want to do your next?
Yeah, so just bring a snack for your child every day, like Sarah was saying, no peanuts. And we prefer no sugary snacks. And seems like kids do best when they have some kind of protein in with their snack, just to kind of help them keep their energy up through the day. So no sugary snacks, and try to include a protein. And then September tuition is only going to be $200. So $200 for September tuition, unless you want to pay the full tuition and help us pay off our disaster loan. But $200 for September. And
haven't paid the fee, the art supply or the material fee, include
Yeah.
that too.
yeah, and school supply fee.
$40. Yeah,
Is
school supply.
$40. Yeah. Let's see. So I think in the parent handbook, Sarah and my phone numbers are in there. They are. So on the first page of the parent handbook, Sarah and my phone numbers are listed. If your child is going to be absent, please text us both in the morning. It's best to text both of us, because things can be busy in the morning and Sarah and I might forget to connect about something. So if you have any messages for us, please text both of us. And we'll have a notebook with the sign-in sheet. And so the notebook is like if someone different is picking up your child, or if you're going to be away on vacation for a week, just please leave us a note in the notebook and date it, and just tell us, whatever information it is. If it's something private that you don't want everyone to have access to, you can just talk to us personally, or send us an email or text us. In the past, we've had longer drop-off and pickup times. We've been on the playground for 45 minutes or an hour, just letting the kids do their thing. And so Sarah and I have been more available for conversations with adults. This year, because it's a shorter day, we're going to really try to limit those parent conversations. So if there is something that happened in your child's life, the dog was sick, they stubbed their toe and it really hurt, please, communicate that with us. But we're going to try to keep those conversations kind of to a minimum. So Sarah and Grace, can you wave, Grace? Grace is our assistant. So Grace will be with us every day. Sarah and Grace and I really are going to try to give the full 3 hours of attention to the kids. That said, if there's something that we need to communicate with you at the end of the day, we'll make sure that we talk to you. If your child had a sadness or an injury or something, we'll touch base with you. If there's a longer conversation that we need to have, we try to be really proactive in all our communication and try to, so-and-so hit their friend today and it wasn't a big deal, but we're just going to keep an eye on it. Sarah and I would really like to be proactive and keep the parents in the loop as much as possible with what's going on. That way we can identify any potential things that come up and catch them early. So if there's something we need to talk to you about, we'll, maybe set up a time for a phone call. And that doesn't mean it's a big problem if we ask to talk to you. It just means that we want to just make sure we're all on the same page and moving forward together. Sarah, is there anything else on that? And that said, if you, your child comes home and says something that you're like, I wonder, I wonder what they mean by that. Please feel free to call us, because Sarah and I both have families, it's easier if you text us and say, hey, is there a time that we can talk tonight? And we can set up a phone conversation for later in the night. But we're here. Hi, Jasper. We're here and we're available and really want to keep those lines of communication open, even though we're going to try to be more present with the kids at school. And I think that was everything that I was going to say about any questions about communication or snacks. All good? Okay. Was I supposed to do the sign-in sheet now too, Sarah?
Sure, yeah, that's
Sure.
fine.
Okay, I'll do the sign-in sheet. So Oregon Department of Education has this special fancy, you probably can't see it, COVID attendance sheet. And so you write your child's name, the time that they're in, they recommend saying who dropped them off and what time the child was picked up and who picked up. And it says health check complete. Sarah and I are not going to be doing health checks. We have a thermometer and we have masks and yada, yada, face shields if needed, but we want to trust our community and trust that you guys are making the best decisions. So we're trusting, and we do, we trust you guys to just do the health check yourselves. And so this little card is going to be there with the sign-in sheet. And it's going to sound a little, I'm going to read through it briefly. It says, has the child or adult been exposed to a person with a positive case of COVID-19 in the past 14 days? And then it says, if so, was the exposure during the time from 2 days before until 10 days after the person with COVID-19 started having symptoms? If the person with COVID-19 never had symptoms, use the time period of 2 days before the test was taken until 10 days after the infectious period. So basically, by signing in, you're saying that your kid has not been exposed to COVID. Has the adult or child been exposed to a person with a presumptive case of COVID in the past 14 days? If so, was the same thing, exposure 2 days before until 10 days after presumptive COVID-19? And then is the adult or child experiencing new loss of taste or smell, unusual cough, shortness of breath, or fever? So when you sign in, you're saying that your child is healthy, the members of your family are healthy, and we're just really asking people if you have any question about the health of your child, or your family, just please keep your child home. We really want to be able to stay open, and sorry, I'm getting a message from Zoom. Oh, they've removed the 40-minute time limit. We just got a gift from Zoom. Sweet. Okay, so we're just asking that people are really conscientious and and read over the COVID protocols. And any questions about the COVID protocols? We did our best to use CDC and Oregon Department of Education guidelines to come up with something that seems like it would work for our community. So again, if you guys have any questions about anything, please contact Sarah and I, and we'll work with each family individually. And we just want to keep everyone safe. So I think that's Sarah. Anything else to add?
to that, I think that's
Okay.
pretty straightforward.
Okay.
Um, the next item of concern is the smoke. And after an AQI of 100, above 100 is considered unhealthy for children. So I think that will be our cutoff is 100. So if it's yellow, we're a go. And we didn't talk about like what time in the morning, if we're going to call it day by day. Do you want it by 7 o'clock in the morning or?
Yeah, can you guys just give us some feedback on what time is best for us to call it?
6? I don't get up at 6.
I'm up
So-
by 6.
7 is good. 7's when we
7 is
catch the
good?
bus over here. Woo, it's early.
I'm up by 6, so that's fine with me.
Okay, so early is with Anne-Marie.
I think 7 gives us enough. As the carpooling crew, I feel like that would give us enough time to reorganize the carpooling and stuff like that if we needed. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I agree. I think 7 o'clock would be fine.
Okay.
Anybody like way that won't work at all?
Huh?
Anybody who's here? No.
What'd you
7's
say, Sarah?
okay. 7 o'clock?
Okay, so we'll check the AQI at 7 and we'll call it at 7. We have in the past used the Remind app, which after this meeting, I'll send out the Remind app invitation to everybody, and that just sends Sarah and I can just send you little text messages. And we'll also, so at 7 o'clock, we'll send out, I mean, hopefully, again, knock on wood, the smoke is clearing up and it's not going to be an issue. But at 7 o'clock, if we're closing, we'll send out a remind and we'll also send out an email. And we can do remind and email both. And that would just be smoke closures. And then I guess Sarah and I haven't really talked about if a child comes to school and then later gets test positive for COVID. We'll just figure that out. Hopefully we won't have to figure that out. And if we do, we will, but we're not going to make a plan for that right now. So. Anything else? Any questions from you all? We're going to be outside. We put up a bunch of sunshades.
Maybe when on Monday morning or when you drop your child off for the first time, hopefully Monday or Tuesday, we can also I was thinking that parents could walk them into the bathroom, but we could do that individually, depending on how your child is feeling. We could show them, they don't know where the bathrooms are downstairs, things like that. And some kids just haven't spent time on the property. So we could do, if they're feeling insecure, the parent can spend some time, but walking around with them and showing them things.
Yeah, so we're not going to be using the upstairs currently. We'll just be using the lower level of the school for bathrooms and cubbies and stuff. And then hopefully we'll get to move upstairs later in the year. So.
Do people want to just say their name? I mean, we can read all their names, but say your name and if you're both there and your child or children's names who are going to be at school real quick, just for the few of us that are here. How about you guys? Casey, go first.
Sure. Hi,
Thanks.
I'm Casey.
I'm Jake.
And Fisher is our son, and he will be at Juncos this year. Lila was there a couple years ago. So we're very excited.
I'm Grandpa Jack. Sorry to put you on the spot.
Well, I'm Jasper's grandpa. Hi, Jasper. I'll be mainly picking him up as last year. and neat to see everybody, and hopefully it'll be a good year.
Great, thank you. Anne Marie.
Hey, I'm Anne Marie. I have two little guys. Theo is 4 and Wallace is 3. And Connor is at home with them. I actually have COVID, so I'm isolating away from them for the next 10 days. So hopefully they don't have to go through that.
We won't see them next week, though, right? So we'll see them the following week. Okay, thanks, Anne Marie. And now Andrew and Kim.
Kim,
Andrew.
Andrew. We have Jackson who will be there this year. Peter was there a couple years ago, so we're excited to be back.
Like Sean and Carrie.
Hi, we're Sean and Carrie. We have Elliot. He's 4 years old, and he's been looking forward to this all summer. So he's ready to go.
Elliot is Johanna's, Jordan's, Darren and Jordan's daughter, their family, cousins. If you guys remember them. Kelsey.
Hi, we're Kelsey and Ryan Moen, and we have Porter, who's 4, and he's also been looking forward to it all summer. So, and then we have a couple more coming along. So I'm sure we'll be doing these for a few more years.
Hopefully in person.
Hopefully, because the youngest one, she's only 5 months. So I'm hoping by the time it's time for her to go to preschool, maybe COVID will be gone.
Thanks, Kelsey. April and Kevin.
And Oliver.
And Oliver.
I'm April.
Kevin.
We have Penelope, she's 5. This will be her 2nd year, kind of. She had half a year. And Oliver, our son Oliver, went 3 years in a row. So yeah, we're just excited to be back, and Penelope has been itching for us. So she's ready to get back to her community. Yeah. Oliver misses it too, I'm sure.
No.
You miss it.
I don't believe you, Oliver.
You can't speak when they get this age. You can't speak for them anymore.
That's so true.
They have their own.
All right, thank you. Maggie and Alice.
Hey, we have Anna, who's a 3-year-old, and this is our 4-month-old. Not be in attendance this year.
Your partner, your husband's name is?
Joel, who is with Anna. Yeah. We both also work for the hospital.
Hi, Alice. And now it's Jasper's turn.
Jasper, can you introduce your family?
Can you introduce that?
Who's that? Yeah.
Parents.
What's my name?
Mom.
Okay, there's
What's my-
mom.
Jay.
Jill.
Good. And what's Daddy's name?
Josh.
That's right. Jill and Josh.
And True Blue.
And that's our dog True. And our last name is Nelson. And Jasper turned 5 September 1st. And this will be his 2nd year going to Juncos. Anything you want to say?
Wait. I
No.
need that blanket.
Distraction.
Okay, thanks, guys. And Hannah, are you available to say hi?
I am. Yes. I'm sorry I don't have video. I'm Hannah, and my husband is John, and he just went in the other room with our screaming 2-year-old. We have a 4-year-old, almost 5. She'll be 5 next month, named Winter, who's sitting next to me. You want to say hi, buddy?
Hi.
Hi, Winter.
And this will be her first year, our first year with Juncos and Junipers. So we're excited.
Awesome. And we have Daisy and Adela and oh, and Juniper missing. I'm not here. Is that all that we're missing?
Sarah, you sound really quiet. Did she?
Oh, I don't. We just have 3 kids missing, 3 families missing, maybe.
Mhm.
Okay, so Daisy and Adela and Juniper, 3 more girls.
And Wesley and Edie.
Oh, Wesley and Edie, yeah, the twins.
The twins.
Cool.
Yeah. Any
Mo?
other, like, it's gonna be I mean, hopefully pretty mellow, just a lot of kids happily running and playing outside and getting used to being in groups together. I mean, that's kind of our goal this year. In the past, we'll of course be doing conflict resolution and social skills, and, we'll eventually get to the sounds and letters and stuff, but just kind of feels right now like just letting kids be kids is the main goal for Sarah and I. And I hope that resonates and with you all too, that what kids need is just to be kids in as easy of a space as possible. So Juncos has always been a place for kids. We've always wanted it to feel like their space, that they have ownership over this little piece of their day that is just for them. And anyway, we just more than ever really want them to feel safe and secure and like it's okay to just be, which I guess we all kind of want right now too. But anyway, I know when most of you signed up, Juncos was a little bit different. So hopefully this feels good to you. And we'll just take the year as it comes, and please allow Sarah and I a little bit of grace as we try to figure out the way forward. There's going to be probably times that are awkward and hard, and we just ask you to have patience and know that we are doing everything that we can to provide a place for you all to send your kids that feels good. And yeah, so we'll move through this together, and hopefully in a couple months it can be a little easier. Just get past this surge, and hopefully no other crazy variant comes up and there's no wildfires in December. We can just be a little easier. But right now we're just going to be a happy place for kids, and they can wear their masks and be close, and yeah, just keep that communication open, and we'll do the best that we can to make decisions and keep you guys completely informed on everything that's going on. So.
Can I ask a quick question for orientation day? Is it the same time schedule, or is it truncated at all?
Yeah, we'll just do the same time. Yep, good question. Thank you.
8:30 to 11:30. Yeah.
Yep. Anybody else? You can always just call or email or.
We had a question.
Yeah.
So with the peanut thing, is it just peanuts? Like, he's obsessed with peanut butter, so obviously we won't send him with anything with peanut butter, but is like almond butter or like a different kind of nut butter okay with something?
I think it's just the peanut that's the severe allergy. So-
Okay.
They're gonna eat in their own little space anyway, so hopefully.
Can't hear.
We can't hear whatever Sarah is saying.
I've said that they'll be spaced out when they eat too, and only a few will be eating at a time. So I think, yeah, it's just the peanuts that are problematic.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Any other questions?
Sarah, since we're carpooling, if we get there early, if we're there like 10 minutes early or something, should we wait in the car? Should we go in and use the playground?
We actually didn't talk about, in the past, we've asked people to wait, but that's because they've come inside and stuff. But I think I don't know, and I don't want to say something that Amy's going to regret me saying. Why don't we get back to you on that?
Yeah, I think the only concern with that would be if people arrived, it would just be, it's probably fine. It would just be too many adults on the playground with the worry of COVID exposure. But if everyone's masked, it should be fine.
We just won't be present to like greet you and say hi.
Yeah.
We'll clarify.
Okay.
We'll clarify that in an email. That's a great question, though. Thank you for bringing that up. Because
I also just wanted to say that I think that you guys have really rolled with the punches on this one, and that the secret great silver lining is that outdoor preschools are awesome, and that's an outdoor preschool.
Yeah, it's been a good push to just be outside.
Yeah,
which will be great for everybody, especially after being inside for a couple of months with the smoke. It's going to be amazing. And the weather is changing. It's definitely shifting. So I'm feeling pretty hopeful for next week. So
yeah.
Cool. Anybody else? Any other questions? No. All right. Well, thanks for coming, and we'll see you all hopefully next week, Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah. Thanks, everybody.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.